Assalamu alaikum. Dear learners, you are welcome to my biology class. Dear learners, you practice breathing in meditation. Breathing is a part of respiration. Today, our topic is respiration. Respiration is a most important biochemical process which occurs in all living organisms. In this process, glucose or respiratory materials being oxidized produces carbon dioxide, water and energy. So, respiration is a process in living organisms involving in the production of energy, typically with the intake of oxygen and the release of carbon dioxide from the oxidation of complex organic substances like cell food. Cell food includes carbohydrate, protein, fat and many kinds of organic substances. So respiration is a process of producing energy in all living organisms. Respiration is done in two steps, such as external respiration, which includes inhalation and exhalation. Number B, internal respiration, which includes gaseous transportation and cellular respiration. This figure indicates inhalation of oxygen and exhalation of carbon dioxide. You have already learned respiration is occurred in all organisms. On the basis of the availability of oxygen during respiration, the process is divided into two types. Number 1, aerobic respiration. Number 2, anaerobic respiration. Now, aerobic respiration. In this process, one molecule of glucose being oxidized produces 6 molecules of carbon dioxide, 6 molecules of water and energy. Aerobic respiration is normal respiratory process for plants and animals. In this process, oxygen is required. Here, respiratory substances are completely oxidized and large amount of energy is produced. So, aerobic respiration is the normal respiratory process of plants and animals. This respiration process requires oxygen. Respiratory materials in here are completely oxidized. In this process, carbon dioxide, water and large amount of energy are produced. Now, anaerobic respiration. In this process, one molecule of glucose being oxidized in the presence of enzymes and produces 2 molecules of ethanol, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide and a small amount of energy. Anaerobic respiration is occurred in lower classes organisms like bacteria, fungi, yeast. This process does not require oxygen. Respiratory materials here are partially oxidized. In this process, lactic acid or ethyl alcohol and carbon dioxide and a small amount of energy are produced. So, anaerobic respiration occurs only in some microorganisms such as in bacteria, yeast. This respiration process occurs in the absence of oxygen. In anaerobic respiration, respiratory substances are partially oxidized with the help of enzymes. In this process, different types of organic compounds like ethyl alcohol, lactic acid, etc., carbon dioxide, water and a small amount of energy are produced. Now, dear learners, you will be able to make difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. You have already learned that aerobic respiration is occurred in the presence of oxygen. Aerobic respiration is generally divided into 4 distinct stages. Stage 1, glycolysis. Stage 2, acetyl coenzyme A formation. COA indicates coenzyme A. Stage 3, Krebs cycle. Stage 4, electron transport system. So, aerobic respiration is generally divided into 4 distinct stages. Number 1, glycolysis. Number 2, acetyl coenzyme A formation. Number 3, Krebs cycle. And number 4, electron transport system. Now you will get clear idea about 4 stages of aerobic respiration. Suppose it's a cell, it's another structure inside the cell. The space beside this structure indicates cytoplasm. This structure indicates mitochondria. You know, the first stage of aerobic respiration is glycolysis. Glycolysis is occurred inside the cytoplasm of a cell. At the beginning of glycolysis, from 1 molecule of glucose, 2 molecules of pyruvic acid, C3H4O3 indicates pyruvic acid, 4 molecules of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and 2 molecules of NADH plus H, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, are produced. Among 4 molecules of ATP, 2 molecules of ATP are used here. Glycolysis stage occurs inside the cytoplasm. Then this pyruvic acid enters into the mitochondria, and from 1 molecule of pyruvic acid, 1 molecule of 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme, 1 molecule of carbon dioxide, and 2 molecules of NADH plus H are produced. The name of this stage is acetyl coenzyme A formation. Then this 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme A enters into a cycle. The name of that cycle is Krebs cycle. Here, from 1 molecule of 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme A, 3 molecules of NADH, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide, and 1 molecule of FADH2 are produced. The name of this stage is Krebs cycle. So in Krebs cycle, from 1 molecule of 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme A, 3 molecules of NADH, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide, and 1 molecule of FADH2 are produced. Stage 4. Here, all the NADH plus H and FADH2 which are produced in previous 3 stages are oxidized here and produces ATP, water, electron and proton. This high energized electron passes through the electron transport system. provides energy which is used to produce ATP. So high energized electrons pass through electron transport system and provide energy which is used to prepare ATP. By this way, 38 molecules of ATP are produced in the aerobic respiration. And you know ATP is biological coin. You can consider ATP as rechargeable battery. From ATP, basically energy is produced. Now we can summarize the total aerobic respiration process like that. In glycolysis, from 1 molecule of glucose, 2 molecule of pyruvic acids, 4 molecules of ATP and 2 molecules of NADH are produced. Among 4 molecules of ATP, 2 molecules of ATP are used here, and this stage occurs in cytoplasm. Next 3 stages are occurred in the mitochondria, and stage 2, from 1 molecule of pyruvic acid, 1 molecule of 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme, 1 molecule of carbon dioxide and 2 molecules of NADH plus H are produced. Then this 2-carbon acetyl coenzyme enters into Krebs cycle and produces 3 molecules of NADH, 2 molecules of carbon dioxide and 1 molecule of FADH2. The name of this stage is Krebs cycle. Then all the NADH plus H and FADH2 which are produced previous 3 stages are oxidized inside the mitochondria and produce ATP, water, electron and proton. These high energized electron pass through electron transport system, provide energy which is used to produce ATP, and the name of this stage is electron transport system. Dear students, I think you have got clear idea about the 4 stages of aerobic respiration. If you face any problem, then you will watch the video again and again. I think then you will be more clear about this topic. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.